Hey everyone, and welcome to an updated version of the tagging and marking guide. So basically, this is going to be for everybody who plays on anything that is not RuneLite. So basically, here's what happened. Jagex has patched the Mysterious Stranger tagging to highlight projectiles. This is something that I've talked about in previous videos, especially related to tagging and marking. Jagex has patched it, so there's not a whole lot in terms of workarounds for projectiles. What I want to talk about first here, I want to break down what this means. If you have previously set up to tag all on the Mysterious Stranger and you saw projectiles highlighted throughout the world, nothing will change until you uninstall and reinstall the game. Now, if you haven't tagged the Mysterious Stranger yet, it's probably not going to work for you. The reason that I say that is auto updates on the client or the app, depending on how you're playing there, is probably not going to allow this to work. So that was basically what happened with me. I had the Mysterious Stranger tagged, I had projectiles highlighted, everything was working. I had a problem with the game, uninstalled, reinstalled, tagged all in the Mysterious Stranger, went to get a couple kills on Vardorvis because I'm still kind of passively grinding Vardorvis for drops, and the axes weren't highlighted, and I lost all of my tags. So it's not set up. There's no way to tag all. There were a couple of workarounds that I had seen, and there were a couple of things that I was testing on my own. Nothing was working. So if you think that you have a workaround to maybe tag projectiles for anybody who doesn't play on RuneLite, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. I'd love to try to test them out. I was trying a few things on my own and nothing was working. Now, I also want to say, that's the bad news. The good news, though, is it's not the end of the world. The most important things to tag at Vardorvis are still going to be around. You can still highlight the tendrils as they pop up. That's the most important thing, and the head. And then obviously you still have your tile highlighting. In most cases, you're making your decisions where you're going to dodge and how you're going to stick and move before the axes are even thrown. You don't really need the axes highlighted, that badly. It's not the end of the world. And I figured since I lost all of my tags and my marking, I would just actually make a guide showing how I do this and set it all up. So let's go ahead and talk some gear and inventory here. I'm bringing pretty much the same things that I would bring with me to an actual real kill of the fight. Full oath plate. I'm going to go ahead and use the Noxious Halberd. My Berserker ring, Ferocious gloves, Primordial boots. Go with what you got. I don't really have many gear. I don't have a whole lot to say as far as gear goes for this. Inventory, however, I do have some things to say. I have a teleport in here, a one-click teleport out of here because I configured my mini menu. I'm bringing 1 dose of prayer potion, the rest for food. The reason is we're not actually trying to get a kill. Our objective is to get everything tagged. We're simply here long enough to get everything tagged and marked the way that we want it to. I see that it's lagging. That's lovely. So let's go ahead. We're not going to be deterred here. So mark the tile in the middle, 2 tiles out, and then the corners, just in case. If he does the little darting attack while he's out here, you can mark that safe spot over there in the corner. So that's everything as far as the tiles that we need to tag. I'm going to go ahead and turn on NPC tagging next. Now I'm simply going to turn on Protect from Melee and start the kill. I'm going to zoom out here. I'm going to just hit him here. And remember, we're only here to tag the tendrils and stuff. We'll go for a real kill after we have everything set up. Hit tag all. Okay, it looks like I got the tendrils. Now we have to verify it, so the next time they come through... Yes, okay, so I tagged all on the tendrils. That was successful. Move out of the way here. This is going great. The head's going to be kind of hard, though, because it comes up a little bit faster, kind of darts up and down a little bit quicker. I'm probably just going to tank the head attack, honestly. It's more important that we tag it, and then, like I said, I can teleport out of here if I need to. And I know I mentioned in some of my other guides, folks have marked it on, I don't know that I got it. I'm gonna eat some. Now we have to verify, so I need another head attack. Yes, okay, the head's marked. All right, we can teleport out. Anyways, I know in some of my other guides, just in closing here, in some of my other guides, I've talked about marking all of the sides. You can mark all of the sides, like go to the other the other three corners of the arena and, you know, mark your 2 tiles out or whatever. I've only ever done it on, most of the time I just mark the entrance that I run into. There's other methods. There's some other methods as far as marking tiles in a circle around Vardorvis in the middle that you can use. I don't really teach that method. So like I said, that's completely your call. But I did just want to discuss that as well. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Just go in there with an inventory of food. We're not trying to dodge attacks. We're in there to survive long enough to get everything tagged, verify that we have everything tagged, and bail. So, you know, that's something that I've talked about on some other videos. I kind of glaze over it, like, oh yeah, you know, all you have to do is just tag it, and then, you know, you can go in there and do it for real. But I wanted to show you what that actually looked like and kind of give some news on the updates as far as tagging and marking. It's not, you know, the most ideal for those of us who don't play on RuneLite, but the good news is we still have all the important tagging and marking. In the grand scheme of things, it really shouldn't impact your kills that much in learning the encounter. So I hope you found this helpful. As always, Discord links in the description. Feel free to join or guest in-game, PLANET space OSRS, that's in-game. Subscribe over on YouTube. We'd love to see you there. And as always, drop feedback in the comments. It's all appreciated. I will see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.